little late. Stop there. And welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 here at Hutan, Pantai. It's me, Matty G, and we're just waiting for the game to load in. It's been a little bit sluggish this evening. Now you'll notice that we missed our live stream during the daytime that we said about. Eddie had an issue with internet connection or connectivity, and we just couldn't get it to go on multiplayer. So we're going to keep trying. So I think it'll be a case of hit and miss. You'll either be live one afternoon or we won't be. I don't want to say we're going to try it every day because every day is not really going to happen all the time. But yes, it's Hutan Pantai time. There's Grandpa Water. Hello, Grandpa. Hello, Water. Water. Right, yeah, we do have a field to harvest. We gotta buy a baler. I suppose I better check on everything. I've also got to flood the fields, right? That is something we do always have to do in the mornings, and sort out some wood. I suppose we'll start with this top field. This being the top field. We've got to flood you so the rice grows nicely. Whoa, they still ain't sorted that jumping out. I wish they would. Kind of annoying, that is. We've got to sort out second field out and the lower half of the second field. And jump. Whee. Flood that. And then we're just going to have a little mosey on down to our new extended field, which is looking lush and green. Beautiful. It's growing nicely. Woo! Right. Top over to the truck's close. Whoa, there's a bush. I was going to say the truck's close enough. That being done. Oh, yes, the wood. Let's do the wood first. Or should we just set up? We could set a worker on this, can't we? Because we've got to go pick something up from the shop and make a decision on a baler. Come on. There we go. I'm not sure why we've even bothered got the header trailer, to be honest, because not really needing it. Right, let's get you here. Double check with the worker. Yeah, we want to do work the headlands on. Yes. 2 headlands. Do you need to do 2 headlands? I suppose 2 headlands would be fine, wouldn't it? So we'll okay that. Back you come. Put the worker on. Hold on. Stop the worker. Stop the worker. Stop the worker. We're set for. We want a swath. Enable swath drop. There we go. That's what we're going to want to do this time round. It did. Yeah. Cool. Now we'll start the worker. Right. It's definitely what we want to do. Because we're going to get a baler. Right? So we might as well bale the straw up. Right. Ew. Where is the John Deere? I'm pretty certain that's ready for ramming speed. No, the thing's not on it. Okay, where did I park that up? Okay, I might. Let's have a look. No, it's already taken a load, so we're going to have to push that in. Yeah, we've got to push that over. And although technically it doesn't actually need anything right yet, so we can push that over in a bit. I'm not in a rush. Although, where is it gone? Oh, okay, it's all around here. I tidied up. Did I tidy up? I tidied up somewhat, I guess. That's not like me. Matty G don't do tidying up. Well, no, I do, but Not until I've got my farm the way I want my farm. And the fence thing really bugged me that I couldn't have it up there. I'm not sure what I was going to do. I wanted that as a terrace so that I could see the goats up here. But, yeah. So we'll do that eventually. We will get goats. How the chicken feed doing? It's still got 284 litres. There's 15 chickens in there now. No way. They've had another load of babies. Yeah, we've got 2 more of those. So, actually make $1 by selling 2. Okay, that's not a good idea then. Let's sell 16-month-old ones. Because, like, they're going to cost me a fortune anyway, right? Let's sell those ones. And I suppose we'll sell the 6-month-old ones as well. Fee minus 10. Really? Okay. Well, it is what it is. Cockerel's doing all right though. He's got some young chicks to look after. So yeah, you better get looking after them. Yeah, no, you don't make much money off of them. I just want to keep the population so they can keep breeding. What I really want is a point where I will have a whole batch of young hens, like maybe 10 young chicks. Sell everything else. Wait for them 10 to grow up, and then they will have multiple. And I'll be full capacity of adult chickens. That's kind of the idea. Right. Yes. So we want to have a butcher. Is there anything for sale? I don't remember. That's nice, but it's not as powerful. We're not doing root crops. That's pretty cool. It's an older lot. What's it hold? How much does it hold? It can hold 890 litres. I mean, if it was like 4 or 5 grand, I'd probably get it. I'll be honest. I could use it for chicken. It's like running to and fro from chicken feed. Because that looks pretty nifty. But I'm not spending 11 grand on it. Well, we've got to get a bale trailer that we've purchased. So, I suppose we better head on down to the shop for that. Why it's so far out? There we go, that's a little better. Okay, the field's looking pretty good as well. It's not ready, but it looks good. It looks all good. It's all good. I suppose my dilemma is, do I want to spend big? Okay. If I spend big, I may not have enough money to then purchase a field this season, right, or this harvestable year. That's kind of where I am at. I do want to bale. I just don't know. And to be honest, I don't know what the best option is there with bale. Price-wise, I don't really want to spend too much money. But I suppose you got to at some point, right? You got to bite the bullet. Turning in. No indicator. Oh, he did have an indicator. My bad. My sorry. I didn't see you indicator. I'm not even indicating. I'm just plowing through. As you do. This has got dirty again real quick. I'm sure I washed this yesterday. Could have sworn it I did. If anyone realised if I did or didn't, let me know. Yeah. Right, yes, so let's get this over to there. We pick the trailer up we purchased, or the bale picker-upper, the automatic bale lifter trailer that scoops bales up, saving us having to do it for ourselves. Yeah, I did get it. There it is. There it is. Oh, there it is. Actually, some seed here or something. Is that seed? No, lime. That was it, lime. Yeah, we'll run out of lime next time. Go some more. Okay, let's get loaded up. Connect. Okay, right. While we're here, it's not flashing. We're looking for a baler. Combine forage, grasslands, baling. So square bales. Obviously, we don't want square bales because we've got a round. That's 22 grand. Oh, yeah, that's the mini bales, isn't it? We want round bales. Now, these all do just bales in round. These two bale wrap. And that's just awesome. I don't know why that's different. Is that particular? It's a wrapper. That's it wraps all sorts of things. Look at it. That's wig out. Might have to try that. I'm not trying it for that price. No. So yeah, John Deere would be really good, and we do have the capacity to 110 horsepower. If we get that one, we're still in with a shout for getting a field. I think, although these are only a little bit more. Just get a growler one for now. I mean, this will do for now, right? Or do we go for a New Holland one, which allows us to do slightly bigger bales? Nah. Go for £5,000 more and go for the New Holland one. Oh, hello. Yeah, that's just weird, right? BKT, Traderborg. What wheels do we like the look of, to be honest? BKT or Traderborg? I mean, I like BKT. But have some big, nice wide tyres. Standard net, film, binding, empty. No. We definitely want some standard net in it. That'd be pretty handy. Okay. Right, we've done it. We've done it now. We've got it. Okay. So we've gone for a New Holland one in the end. We will have to get some netting eventually, which I'm not sure what category that comes under. Consumables. Round bale net. So yeah, I think we've got some for the moment. It comes with the baler. So, in fact, I should probably take the baler first so I can get baling. That would make more sense. Oh, it'll make more sense. Definitely make more sense. I don't think this has got a hitch on the back of that, does it? No. It'd be cool if it did. So what we got? We can turn on baler, lower pickup, turn on automatic drop. Yes, we're going to want to turn on automatic drop. Makes things a little easier. As you can see, we've not done in a single bale in this or in the field yet. We've got 2 lots of netting that come with it. That's absolutely brilliant. We shouldn't run out of netting for that field. We shouldn't run out. It's not a big field. It's not a bad field. It's not a big field. 79,000 though. It does. We did need. I don't know. Did I make a mistake by doing this? Because baling is not gonna. I'm not gonna make a massive amount of money from it, am I? Why am I even trying to go around the field and just go straight for it? It's ploughed, ready for seeding. The thing is, they're leaving it quite late, so I'm wondering what they're going to plant in that. Interesting to find out. He's going for it, isn't he? I suppose our best bet is to actually go down the far end and start from there. Yeah, kind of start the way he did. He has left a little bit though. I can see that. I hope he's going to get that. Lower the pickup. Turn her on. Away we go. No, we don't. Here we do. Okay, it's got a little bit of a delay in the graphics there. See what I mean? It's got a little delay in the graphics. It's fine. We know what we're doing. Just got to wait for that magical alarm to go off, and then we can drop the bale. What are we? Why did we get stuck on something there? There we go. It's running smoothly now. Here we go. Near 100. Or am I going to get to the end of this before? No, I don't think we're going to get all the way to the end. Here. Quick. Back it up. Here we go. I am going to miss a few bits. Might be able to go back. didn't change the setting for them. I don't know what the size is now. We're at 125. Okay. Let's... Can I change that now? Can I? 150. Okay. Hopefully that will help things a little bit. I don't want to end up with like a million bales. A million little small bales around on this field. A little bit annoying. I won't lie. That will be a little annoying. Yeah, you're not 100% yet, bro. Chill your fuel tank. Chill your fuel tank, brother. Gonna get this lump before we hit that? No. Back. There we go. Yay, we are tidying up the field a little. He's just gonna stop now, isn't he? Of course you are. Well, 89%'s not bad. I just did start the engine. Come on. There we go. Don't mind me. I'm just going to go get those two little pieces. And then I'm probably going to try and squeeze my backside round so I can... whoa. Lower it. I'll try and squeeze my backside in at the top there. And then we can hopefully, with a bit of luck, tip it into the silo. I mean, it's not a lot, right? Every little helps. Am I going to be able to squeeze? Apparently not. I just hit the truck. I thought there was loads of room. There is the... Yeah, we're not getting in there. Not even if I pipe out. Okay, that was a bad idea. Just move the truck. Just move the truck. Just move the truck, mate. Come on. You can do that. Move the truck forward. There we go. Should be able to get close enough to that dump now. But there we go. We actually got a decent amount of barley off of it, so that's something. Tipping it in the sun. Look at it go down. It's pretty cool. You can see it all there as well. That's... Love it. Absolutely brilliant. You see the daylight there. Look, it goes. There it goes. It's pretty cool. And you can see the metal rod there that's all called a corkscrew that forces it along to the left and then eventually up into the pipe, which I think is just nifty. It's nifty. I like to use the word nifty because, well, I can. And if I can, I do. Alright. Right. Let's try and get... I don't even know why we're using the header trailer, to be honest. It's on. I love the fact that they've got the snapping on there as well. Makes things a wee bit easier. That is literally our only field to harvest. Okay, let's continue. Big lump here. Ooh, let's go straight over it. I'll get that little piece at the end. Big Yui. I'm going to have to go around the tree. I don't want to hit it. I think it did hit it actually. Down the straight. It's actually a chunky bit here, so I'm expecting a good amount of bales off of it, to be honest. I like to say 5 bales, and I'm being optimistic there. 5 bales. We won't include the first. Do we include the first bale? I suppose you do, really, didn't you? It's only a little bit less. Second bale. 5 in total would be a good size. Oh, we made that turn all right. Yes, look at that. How are we doing on that? 84%, so we're going to have to be stopping on this road. I'll probably skip that. Try and skip a road. here we go. Looks like Captain 07 is online. Wonder what he'll be doing at this time of night. 100%. Back it up, back it up. There we go. Dropped. It has. Lovely. That's number 3. And we're going to skip a row. And go in this row. I don't know, maybe I won't get 5. Because that didn't actually do quite as much as I thought it would have done. Right, now we're going to go down the rest of the lines. It'd be nice if this was filled up when I got to the bottom, so I could leave 2 in one spot, you know? It won't be. But it would have been nice if it was. Wide stance. In we go again. Baling is just one of those jobs that's not overly hard. It's kind of therapeutic in some respects. Just got to get that timing right, and you'd have to keep doing this stop-start malarkey. It's really annoying when you've got to then change gear to reverse. Yeah. That's that, number 4? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Okay, so we're not going to get 5 then. 5 was a fairly decent guess though, 1 off. Out most of it in here. The little bits I can as well. It's not going to equate to too much, but let's just clean the field right up. There's a tiny piece right at the top there. Another new bit of equipment on the farm and some straw bales to hopefully make some money off of eventually. Let's lift that up, turn that off. 30% full. Dokey. Wake up. I'm just going to pop this one there for now. And I'll go get the straw picker-rappera. Picker-rappera? Also got to check fertilisations on the fields that are here in case they need another coating. Another coating of it. Somehow we've made money. I just noticed that. I guess they sell every hour with the greenhouses and that. It's a possibility, right? Gotta love the juttering as you're going over ploughed fields. That's pretty cool. And we've got rocks here, so I'll go to the left slightly. I think there's a gap. No, that isn't a gap. That's just shrubs. Yeah, no, there was a gap. A small gap, but we didn't make it. No, sorry, not today. Right, let's see if I can drive left-handed with my head tilted away from the screen, without crashing, while I get a drink out of the bin, which I've just knocked. Drink out of the fridge. Just knocked my bin over. There we go. And I succeeded at getting the drink, failed at not knocking the bin over, and also failed at driving down the road. But as always, I've got my trusty Pepsi Max Cherry next to me. Insides will be as dark as the Pepsi Max itself by the time I finish drinking it. The amount I've had over the times. This is the most satisfying sound I've heard all day. Absolutely wonderful. And very cold. Oh, sensitive teeth. Ooh, that was cold. But here we go. We got a round bale picker-rappera. I like this thing. It's the same from 22, really. It's very bright. Have you noticed how bright that was? Very bright. I don't remember it being that bright a red. But it is. Whoa, we're being undertaken. That was insane. Let's see if he'll overtake. Whoa! Yeah, he does. That was a bit aggressive as well, the way he swung in there. You overtook to turn there. You moron. Who passed you your driving test? Not me, I can assure you. I wouldn't have you passing, that's for certain. Try and stay on. Well, we've got to come across here, right? This is where you lose speed. You go, look, I'm going downhill, technically, at this point. Plough field's bogging me down. And then we've got to go uphill, which I did initially pick up speed for. Now we're dropping like flies. Go on. Up you get, Jook. Shut up, you. Right, here we go. So, all we've got to put it into its operating position. Once it's in its operating position, there's not more you need to do. Just pick up bales. 1, 2. I wonder if I pick up the little one because it can go on top first. Because this would be smaller over here. This is only a 125. Or will it not let me because I've got 150s on there? Good test. Bale only one bale size at a time. So, yeah, I thought something like that might happen. Kind of our fault. But it's okay. It's God's way. So we ended up with 3 bales, really, if you discount that smaller bale. That's all right. What the heck is going on? We changed bale size again. That's really annoying. How did that happen? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be rather sneaky. I'm going to put them down here. Right in that corner. I want to get it right in the corner, not up against the path, but in the corner. Move the bales and we'll just leave them out here. I want to also see if they get destroyed in the weather. That sounds like a daft idea, right? I do. I just want to see. I want to know. I would leave him in the field, but I obviously need to get in the field, so I've got to move. Come on, back you go. Back you go. Right in there. Come on. They're going to be a pain to get out later. There we go. Come on. Unload here. There you go. Nothing to it. Now I can get the smaller bales. One that it's not picking up yet. Why is it not picking up? Because it hasn't reset. Seriously, just don't be an arse. We were right there. There's a smaller bale. I can't believe that did that. It reset the bale size. No, you know it did. Yeah, it must have reset the bale size. I don't think we already done 2 bales. It's fine. Now these ones we will leave on. There's not a lot I can do with it. Let's go put this next to the combine. The next time we're going to need bales is when we use the combine. Unless I get a mower, but I'm not going to do that yet because we will just be baling grass. That'd be pointless. Let's also grab our front winch, our winch tool. Use it on the front and just push those logs back in. Can I even get in there without disturbing everything? Can. Getting out's a different matter. Give it a nudge. We're all good. Come on. Come on, little tractor. Lower that blade. Right, give this little nudge forward. There you go. That should take that lot next time it needs to. And you, my friend, can go there for now. Let's pop this one in here. Okie. That's why we want to check the crop maps on growth. Oh, that's the spinach one. We haven't even got enough now. That's the spinach one, bro. That's fine. Right, okay, that's the growth. Where we go on the fertilizer? So 32 does need another coating of fertilizer spreader. This tractor's out. Let's not worry about the next one. Let's just go grab the spreader. I don't know how much we've got actually. Do we have to buy some more? I think we got a fair chunk still in here, haven't we? 1,300. That should be fine for the field we're going into. It's got a big 45-metre spread, so... And we did fill the rice paddies up earlier, so that's also a bonus. Brucey bonus. Crop destruction is off, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. I don't mind if it's on, I just like to be pre-warned. Okay. And... Zoomy out. Turn it on. What? I shut off the engine. Turn it on. Away we go. Actually can't see if I'm covering anything. Doesn't change the colour of it. Little combobulating. Really got to go up and down though. It should be fine. We should be able to keep track on it here. Just make sure we're going in at a decent line on the way back up. We should be good. This covers such a wide area. I still can't believe I didn't plough that lot in. I feel silly for that. Should have done it. Okay, that is trackway 1 done. That should be about right there. Nope, apparently not. Way too generous. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. We've got to remember we've got to be wider with our turn rate at the top. Get down a better line all the way down. That would be the plan. Yes, it would. It'd be nice. Okay. And off that one goes. Nice big wide turn. And back in. Yeah, that's a good spot. That was a good spot to pick. Just slight adjustments to try and keep that angle going. But that's a good spot. And we just got to really go on that little edge. On that right edge there up to the tree. You can see there where it's not double fertilised. There is an odd spot inside that bit. We're not worried about the odd spot. That odd little dotted spot is just because it was grassland before. So, yeah, we're not worried about that too much. Yay, shut that off. Bit back on. Now. And this fertiliser that we did get, I mean, it's done us well. Considering we haven't purchased any more since we did the original buy. Fertiliser's just cracked on. Oh, that is a steep little incline, and then it goes back down again, and up. It's a nice roller coaster ride, shall we say? Where am I putting the ice on the end? Whoa! Didn't realise I was that close. Yuck. What are we, 10:18 in the morning, and we nearly, well, we pretty much nearly done all our jobs. It's June, so yeah, I don't know, should we cultivate early? I mean, we're going to get weeds. I think that's the only problem if we cultivate anyway. Might as well wait until we're ready to plant it. Yes. That would be my guess. Speaking of this place, we are definitely going full pelt at it. That's good. Not a lot else to do now. I suppose it is sleepy time. Here, water. I'm just going to go for a nap for a month. I'll see you in a few weeks. 8 a.m.'s fine. Yeah, when you get a nice sunny warm weather, 8 a.m. is perfectly a-okay and acceptable to me. Oh, good morning again. It's July. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking was going to happen. We were going to end up with weeds. So that's absolutely and utterly fine. I don't mind that. The money's increased nicely. About nearly 18,000. The canola is ready. Okay. I didn't think that would be ready in July. But not to worry. Let's get it cracking. Now, I was told that the canola swath drops on this game. I've really put myself in a situation now. I don't think there's any capable way that I could have screwed that up better than I already have. Just give that a nudge. I mean, I could have moved it. I got a tractor or a tractor or something. With the track. Why is that not connected? Close enough to that to connect. There we go. Right. Yes. Give that a nudge that way. Go on, go that way. Okay, that was a weird way of doing it. Let's unfold, lower the head, turn it on, and get cracking in the canola. Now, this should be set to swath drop, right? And it's not, it's chopping. So that tells me, even though the game now says you can swath drop canola, you can't. So you still can't, it still spreads it. I don't know what that's about, to be honest. I've heard so many people tell me you can now swath drop canola. You can't. But it's not a big field, so we should be alright with it. Man, it's got a lot of weeds in that field. Oh, look how green and tall they are. That's another thing we should be doing, actually, before you anything else. Let's leave that on a worker, because I've got to go do the rice paddy fields, haven't I? We've got to turn these on. Got to turn the water on. We feel like you're getting lost in rice fields. This must be what it's like in Vietnam. Peekaboo. Woo. I see you. We can't flood it. It's not ready to harvest, is it? No. So why can't we flood it? You have to flood it every day. Huh. Okay. Just try this one for measure. Oh, skipping a jump over. No? Alright. Fair enough. I'm not going to argue with that. Where is the harvester gone? Yeah, you're done, mate. I'm taking over. I don't need you. We can do this ourselves. I like doing a wee spot of harvesting. It's cool. Round the headland we go. Doo-dah, doo. I mean, to be brutally honest, you just keep going round. This field's so small. Just go round and round and round and round. No need to go up and down. In fact, I don't think we're going to need to go up and down all round and round too much either. It's actually a really small field. Really small. But it's our really small field. And what, you go around there regularly, or? No, we don't go around there regularly. This is just my crop header. I think we should just keep going round. Round and round and round. It's easier than going up and down in a little thing. I mean, I might be. Sometimes I don't pay attention to the left-hand side of the harvester. Yes, I know I could use the guidance. GPS. I don't think it's really necessary. If you had massive fields, I get why people would use it. These little sort of things, just crack on. Crack on. If you don't want to, you can stick a work on it while you're doing other stuff as well. My advice is do it yourself and go round and round. You'll enjoy it. It's a big field. I do understand some people don't like harvesting for too long. They don't mind a bit of it, and then they'll set work on it and do the rest of do like grain carting or something themselves. Get it. This is going to be smaller than last year's yield. I know it was in a different field, but still. One more whole load to grab. I don't think we'll do this in one, we'll just do it in two. It's not going to make much difference. It ain't going to make much difference. I'm trying to think what we put in the other field now. I think it might have been oats. And they do create a swath for straw. We'll be able to do something with that as well. Come on, turn. Come on, come back. I wonder why it weren't engaging. Right, last little piece. Done. Done. It looks like this can fit. Is it going to actually fit? We did move the truck over. So it's just got to scrape on by. No, that's not going to fit. It's not. I'm going to have to go round. Okay. I honestly thought that would just, scrape on by, no problem. I was wrong. I get that now. Seriously? Stupid bush tree. Get out of my way. Right, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. We've got to go at it at an angle. And go. That's close enough. As long as it tips, that's all I care about. Tip away! Tip away! Come on, how'd you go? There we are. Come on, close up. I want to close up. Thanking you. Now we've got the fun part of trying to put this back on the trailer after I put it in such a stupid position. It should be fine, just drop it there and it should snap. Snap! Yeah, and I hit the other one again. I'm just going to leave that at an angle. That'll be fine. I've got to go get the, I want to get the jet wash, give that a clean. It's been 2 harvests since that's been given a good spray down. So do that. Also check on if the wood needs any more. Wood need more wood? Wood okay with wood for now. Wood fine? Wood fine. Grab that piece? No. I'll have to give him a nudge. Yeah, in here, there it is. Here it is. Right, okay, so we've got to bring this out. Start the engine, apparently. Pressure washers, get your engine started. So in first person mode, it looks like you're kind of running with it. It's really cool out. Then you can run. You get a little bit faster. If you let go, you're just slowly running again. Weird, right? That's what it is. It's really cool that you can push it around though. Saves you having to bring the vehicles to you all the time. You just sort of push your wash station wherever you like. I brought it around here, bro. I'm going to give you a good clean before you get in the farmyard because I've just had laid brand new gravels. I haven't. They don't need to know that. It don't take long to clean either. The header may take a little while longer because of the teeth. We'll give those a good spraying. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Right. See you later, alligator. I've got to go put this back. So I need a mower. really, in order to bale a few grass bales up, so that we can actually get some goats. Now, I am holding off until we do the other new field, the bottom field there, that's in front of us, because I believe I put oats or barley in it. I think it was oats. If it is oats, that should drop straw. So we'll do that first. Then I will look at getting a mower to mow some of the edges of the grass off. And then obviously we can then feed the goats what we make. Okay. Right, turn it forward. Let's get parked in the corner. Apparently we're just going to hit the wall and stop dead. Just, right, that's how we want it to be presented. And then bang, right like that. There we go. There we go. Off the damn thing. Right, yeah, so we're golden again. I mean, I've still got to do those field turnarounds, but we're not doing that till next month anyway. We haven't checked the sales. What's in the sales? A grape and a Terra track, or a track pack for silage. Nothing special again, nothing that's going to excite or chill us to the core. So, sleepy time. We'll sleep till August. See where we go from there before we finish the day off. It took us less than an hour to get our jobs done for July. August, I'm pretty certain that's like rice harvest as well as everything else as well. So could be busy. I had some rain. Oh, so we have made more money again. Nice. There is a lot of weeds in there. That's fine. I say very loudly. Checking on the fields. Not that way. That way. Boom! Right in a kisser. Yeah, everything's ready. Okay. Right, well, we can get the rice guy going. Let's grab the rice mobile. You. There we go. Let's get the Izeki HJ 6130 out of the shed. Over to the first paddy. We're gonna get some rice. Yeah. If I didn't start off with this, I don't think I would make those fields as small as they are. I think I would have done it a different way and made them a lot bigger. Because they are so tiny. Okay, bang, jump out. Is he gonna do it? Is he gonna work it? Yes. Nice. We also need, before we do anything with tractors, we need that baby. Got to take it down the other side of the field. Hop to and jump. Hop to and jump again. Let's just get around it. Come on then, old girl. Let's get you fired up. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to connect to that trailer, actually. It's going to be weird, isn't it? Connected? There. Got it. Alright. Down the road we go. Not the smoothest of roads either. Oh look, there's a little tractor. The little Izeki doing its rice thing. Go little rice machine thing, go. There's a random spot of rice in that field there. Just missing the edge. Yeah, we'll let him off. We'll let him off for now. Because we can. That's why. Heading down to the big one. The new extended field. Oh yeah. I am going to park this in a mean spot. I'm going to park it in the neighbour's field. As I can. It's not planted, so it's all good. Come on. Tap it away. Turn. And bang. That should work. Now let's see how he does. We'll see how he starts. I mean, it's interesting. He's not swath dropping, is he? Oh, start. Enable swath drop. Now you can go, bro. Sorry, you got a swath drop for me. No point me getting a baler otherwise. Yeah, there he goes. He's swath dropping. It's all good. It's all good. It's back. Yeah, it's lovely. Okay, let's start with you first. Let me grab the. Where are you? I suppose we're better off actually. Hang on. Let's check what we can plant. It's canola. We're not been getting the best yield off canola in these fields. Or if I wait another month and prep all fields at the same time and plant them at the same time with a combined barley. Let's do that. So we can put that away. We don't want that. We don't need you right now. Let's get the baler. Go. Yeah, he's missed another row there, look. Silly man. Does he not know it's money to me? Okay. Let's head down to the bottom. Cups of tea. I could do with. Engine runs on it. Okay, so we've got turn that on, hold that down, give it a crank, give it a test. Is it able to get it all? It surely is. Does it do it through the crop? Nope. Cool. For his face. Going to slab it in his face. I missed a bit there. I'm missing a little bit. I'm going to have to go back down this line. It's fine. I don't mind. I've done it again. I missed a bit. And so's he. So has he. Hey! Easy, tiger. It's safe to say that me and this guy won't get along. I'm not inviting him to the office party at the end of the day. Trying to reverse into me with my own machinery. What does he think he is? Batman? No, it can't be, because I'm Batman. I'm Batman. Alright, let's head back up to the top. Get that little bit that you left there. I just want to get to like 100. Find out what bale size we're actually on. Alright. Nearly 100. There it is. So we're going to roll away. That was 150 apparently. I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going on? That says it's 150. It looks small. It's rolling away. I did notice it was rolling away. Yeah, it's what it is. Let him do his thing, I think. So, I have no idea what he's doing. Dude, what are you doing? Dude! Trying to get out of your way, but you keep backing into me. Like a blocking your entrance now. You just drove all the way back for no reason. I don't get that how... Oh, sorry. I don't get that how I'm causing this to... I don't get why would he need to come all the way back up there, yeah? That's just cause a little annoyance. If I turn that off. Somehow I've turned it off. Turn it back on now. I think. Yeah, there we go. It's collecting that bit now. One more pass on a bit, I suppose. So we get a full pass on it and then pick up that loose little piece there. Move off because I can see it and it's bugging me. Don't bug me. Please don't bug me. Ooh, turn it. You want to go on a train cruise through the fields. Choo choo. In a tractor with a baler. Whoa, we're getting close. Very close. Come on, how many more little nudges do I have to make to get you to 100? See, look, that many, and then I've got to try and shoot back before you unload it. Which is nigh on impossible. Yeah. And he's going to be down there a long time as well, I think. Right, let's shut that off for the moment. Let's... There we go. We want to find the whitey one, the white tractor. Come on. We need to get you all attached to the trailer. We got some work to do, hauling grain. Turn ratio is awful. Connect. Yes, that's what we like to see. Yes, what we like to see. Alright, where are we going, ladies and gents? Well, we're going down the hill and round the corner. Nobody knows. Just realised I'm using this for this. I'm not going to be able to empty the rice. That's a little annoying. Plus, I've got to go all the way around to catch up with him. That's a little annoying. I could cut across. Right, I'll cut across. I'll cut across. It's easier. Alright, how's he going up here? Do you want to hold off for 2 seconds, mate? Want to hold off? You don't want to hold off? Oh, for God's sake. You're not blocked by me anymore. So what are you doing? You're going back down that way. Right, you're going reverse. Okay, fair enough. That's... Woo! Hello. Downhill just tends to just shoot off like a racehorse. There we go. Dump your load, son. Dump your load. Get emptied. Here we go. Go on, little truck. Go on, little drain. Go on, little truck. That's it. Nearly 4 grand. 4 grand, sorry, 4,000 litres. Rice guy's nearly got a 4 grand tank, so we've got to get this up the hill, in the silo, and then go empty the rice one. Oh, wow. Yeah, we definitely need a more powerful tractor. Come on, up you get, up you get, up you get, up you get, up you get. 8 miles an hour, and we're not even fully loaded. 21%. What's it going to be like if we were fully loaded? We're going to have to get like a massive run up. We're plough through here because we haven't done anything with these fields yet. Next month when we cultivate, all those weeds will be gone. They will be gone. Here we go. Give me that tip sign. There we are. Oats. We got oats. Oats are going in. Come on, oats. Let's go. Hey, nice bit, a chunk of money going in there. Ready for when we do sell it and actually make them. Alright, let's go find the rice guy. Rice guy, I'm coming for ya. Do, I'm coming for you, baby. Don't worry, son. I'll save you from getting full. There we are. What? I'm right here, dude. Drop it. Stop driving off from me. Right, stay there. Whew. He was hard work, he was. Lovely. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. So they hold just, I think it's just over 2,000. Literally just over. Got a little bit off him, so I'm going to go dump this now. Amazing how slow this tractor is. Like, of get-go, I need more power, more torque. Ugh. Let's pop you in the silo. Come on. Yeah, it shouldn't take long. Alright. Let's head on back down. What am I going to do here? Oh. No. Come on. Yeah. That's the wrong field anyway. Watch it. Don't do it again. It's amazing how they don't have collisions when you don't want them to have collisions. You know? Oh, hang on. Shut that off. He's already at 11%. God blimey. Not you. Where is... Here we go. Master Baler. Let's go, son. Let's go. It says I can hire a worker, what, for baling? No, you can't. No idea then. I didn't think you could ever hire a worker for baler. Well, I normally bail. I think you can if you got that FS22 mod with the front rake. Rakes it into a swath, because then you can set the worker on and it thinks it's just swathing, but you have to physically turn baler on as well. And then I don't know if it stops to actually let the bales out or it just starts spitting them out, which can be awkward. Which can be awkward. Right, 97, 98, 99, 100. Ruin their career there. Too long. Bale got away from him, rolled down the hill, and then crushed poor water on the foot. Sticking with the story. Yeah, come on, up you get, 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 up you get. I know it's a slow old pace up that hill. Alright. Back you go. What is that worker doing in that field? Does he even know what he's doing? He's trying his best. He's trying his best, lad. Well, your best just ain't gonna cut it anymore. Still on 150 bale size. Cool. Come on. Oh, look at that weird hammerhead there. He'd actually get hit or bit or anything if he was in a shark tank. Right? If you're in a shark tank, one of those cage type things, can you get bit or hit by a shark? I think that's the question I want to ask the world. Because I was having a conversation with some gentleman at work, and they were saying when they were a little bit younger, they went Disneyland in Florida, and then they swam with the dolphins while they were out there. Kissimmee or something like that it was called. I'm not a geologist, a geo whateverist, and I come from the UK. I have never, I mean, apart from a couple of holidays when I was a kid, I went to Spain. I've never left the UK as I can't afford to. I'll be brutally honest. It's not really that I don't want to. It's just I can't afford it. Right. So my geography is not up to par. But if a place called Kissimmee exists and it's in Florida, then I apologise to him. So I didn't know that. But this guy, he says it's in Kissimmee. That's where he went. Okay. They ended up swimming with some dolphins. But where he went, they did shark tank experiences or something like that. He said it was called. You go in like a cage, full wetsuit. You go in a cage just off the coast of, I forget what place he said. It must have been near wherever he was. And they pour like blood and guts and all sorts of fish heads in the water around you. And it draws in these sharks, right? And he said one, I mean, this is why I have to pose a question. He said one got in the cage and bit him. Now, under my understanding, if a shark bites you, they're going to take a chunk out of you, right? Now, I've seen on a few clips on documentary shows, these sharks are huge. And if they're getting in your cage, you're a goner, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounds like he was talking utter bollocks. I don't doubt that he went to somewhere like that, and I don't doubt that he may have even done a shark thing experience. However, I do doubt is the validity that he bit and a shark got in his cage, right? I just can't see it happening. Not in today's world, anyway. I mean, I had Solo Secure. I had him down as a really top lad coming out of WWE, but I think even someone like him would be hard pressed against a shark. He's a big lad. I am waffling a load of rubbish again today. It's all good. I'll get that little bit. Can I nudge that? I don't have to nudge it. It's just moving for me. It heard me. It's a magical bail that listens, and then wedges itself in between me and the baler. Why would you do that? You just out to annoy me. Ah, you can pick it up in reverse. Nice. Seriously? Is he seriously doing that? He's stuck there because, well, he's a moron. The worker actually left. No, he's still there. Let me just stop there for a second. Right, where are you? Let's move you out the blinking way because this guy's a moron. No idea what he's trying to do. I think he's trying to go up here, is he? Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing? What a weird line to take. Yeah, I mean, I might as well take your load. What? Stop doing weird things. I mean, your turning is just bizarre. You're going to miss a chunk again like that. Okay, you're not. But I'm not barely going to get a chance to get round and pick whatever you've got off. Just stay there. Stay there. Stupid machine. Right, so before we ended up with just shy of 4,000, say 3,009, something like that. What are we going to have in it this time? It looks just as full. I think we're going to have a bit more this time, you know. No, less. It's about 1-2% less. Come on, up you get. Up the hill. Well, this just takes forever. But we're going to empty it now because we're going to have to go empty the rice harvester, which is finished. Stick him in the next field. could actually do that now, right? Just stick him in the next field. Until I'm up on level ground. Ah, what is missed? I think that is the rice harvester, yeah. Okay, let's see where's all the stuff you missed. There we go. Pretty much right in front of me. Right. Get all of you. Did get it all right. How is that being missed? It's because it's just too close to the pipe to be picked up. Yeah, people try to go around the edge of pipe. That's one of the reasons why. Right, okay. Cool. Yeah, up top as well. It's a little slow, this thing. Although, technically, there we go. If I shut that off, I do go a little bit of a boost. And bang, turn it back on. These few are actually not even in the field, they're on the embankment. Every little helps. So, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Because on this side, I'm going to go down to the lower field. We'll do the lower field first. Lower field. I was stuck on something. I don't feel like I should be stuck on something. Oh, okay, I didn't have that on. Yeah, that's going to convince someone that I'm genuine. Drive straight over the crop, eh? Right, we can get this. If I can get this line done here, which is where it seems to grow on the embankment on the road, then I can set them off. We should be golden. Last little bit. Turn it on. Okay, right, now we can carry on. Now, oh, for crying out loud! I don't know how much room that guy needs, but he's ridiculous now. Right, where was I? Yes, trying to dump this lot so that I can empty the rice that he's got in there. Oh, what happy days. I wonder if the chickens can take those. I imagine they could. I'm pretty certain they could in 22. Take wheat, barley, oats, and sorghum. I know they take wheat in 22. I just didn't know if they took oats as well. Something we could try down the line. You never know, they might take rice as well. That'd be so funny. We don't do a lot with the rice. I don't know, did I even sell the rice last time? Oh yeah, we're down in that field for the rice this time. Alright, big jump. Ow. Turn it. What side does it tip out on? Right hand side, isn't it? So we'll come out right behind it. Right, left it. Nope, stop, come on. No, no, he's gonna get away. He's gonna get away. Ha! Damn. Stay there. I want to tip. Stupid thing. Don't. I will force my way. Right, now stop. Whew, force my way around. You silly little man. Do-do-do. No, it's a woman again. We've had a lot of lady helpers on the farms, which I've got no problem with. I just, I wasn't expecting so many of them. And this shouldn't struggle as bad as it did before because it's like hardly any weight with rice, right? Until you introduce water, then it can be really bad. Still not had any tornadoes. I mean, touch wood. We don't particularly want it to get destroyed, but if they could come somewhere else on the map and we can view them, that would be cool. Nope, we haven't had any yet. We should have like you should be able to have a separate, like a savings account in the banking system. Well, that would be cool. So you can put a little bit of saving away, save up for a rainy day, save up for a new piece of kit, or in some cases, save up for when the tornado comes ripping through your farm. That'd be pretty nifty. Right, how's he doing in that field now? Is he recuperated and gone back on the same? Yeah, he's gone back on. He's happy. I'm happy. It's all groovy, baby. Except for this idiot. Right. Let's go, little John Deere. Okay, he's going up and down now, isn't he? So we've got to swing it around here. You gotta turn it on. Turn on? I think it was already turned on. Yeah, it was already turned on. And then into this little bit. Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I got most of it there. There's my death strip. They followed what? Followed what? The worker followed what? Following my example. You should do anyway. Ugh. Come on, up you get. Up you go. Up you go. A little bit up here as well. It's not going to be enough. I'm not going to go down that bit. That bit can stay there. Skip a row. That's always. Make a turn ratio easier. We'll head off down this trackway. Oh, if I can keep it steady. Oh. We are near the end of this. 99, 100. Back. Phew. This is just going to roll down and chase us now. You pick up speed and start bouncing, just crash through and take out a vehicle. That would be hilarious. I can't lie, that would be the funniest thing I think I've ever seen. Okay, I want the line that he's on. Just finishing. I'm never going to get to that point where I'll be able to get it. Weird little turny stuff. Don't know. I think anyone can agree with me that his turning ratios is a little bit just suspect sometimes. A little bit of like naggy FS22 lag when it comes to workers in it. Still really good, but I just think it's just lacking a little bit of I'd say common sense, spatial awareness. Right, here we are. Let's drop you and all. You'll rebuild that speed back up. Real beat out. I mean, he's literally the harvester's almost catching me in the tractor. That's quite fun. Down we go. Down we go to field today. Do da do da. Gonna get myself some straw. Da do da day. I've got a bloody old harvester and you can't have the key. So I lost the key 20 years ago and now it just wire. You have to spark it when you start it, and that's my harvester. Mum, turn, get that little piece, get that little piece, get that little piece, get that piece. Ah, not enough turning circle. Suck. Okie, we're going back up the hill. Really gets dirty quick, the jump there, which is cool. Nearly at 100% already. Slam it, reverse it, break it, and go, 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 go. Come on, pick up speed, pick up speed. Go at like 100 miles an hour. Dare you. I double dare you. Yeah, it's sitting at 10 flat, it's fine. Not bad speed, really. Oh, I wish my steering wheel would work. Cats chew the wiring on it. It works occasionally, but you have to like do a lot of weird shit with the wire in different positions and clip it and pegs in it and crap to hold it in a certain position so it plays. Then slightest knock and bang, it just doesn't work again. I could murder them. It's an expensive one as well. Well, I think it's expensive. I got it, it must be nearly 2 years ago now, I think. Amazon Prime. I got it for $189, but I did it over 3 payments. I think something like that. Shows you it was whoa, 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 whoa. So I just go 11 miles an hour because I'm going downhill. I'll just double check that. Yeah, 11 miles an hour. Nice. Yeah, I did a review on it on the channel a while back. I did it on the camera. Like a camera phone. Never done things like that on a camera phone before. Just shows you how much phones have come along. I mean, my first mobile phone, which is quite funny. I don't know if anyone else had one. I don't know what you had in the US or in India or in France, but here in the UK, when mobile phones were first sort of a thing, worker has nearly full grain tank. Okay, it's fine. We can come in. We can help with that. Yeah, I had a BT Cellnet. It was like a brick. You had to pull the little aerial up. The phone itself, I would say, was about the size of an Xbox controller, and it had a really heavy battery with it as well. That was my very first mobile phone. It was, yeah, I mean, it was old. It was rubbish. No games or anything on it. Big chunky buttons. But it's, you know, it was my first mobile phone. It was great. I never had any credit. I could never ring anyone. You used to get these free texts every so often. You would get like 10 free texts, and you just save them up when you don't need them, so that when you need them, you had like a few texts. That was pretty much all it was, and I'd top up a $5 like once a month, try and make it last me. As a kid, you know. And then I got a Nokia 3210. It was 3220, wasn't it, or something? It was like the first one that I thought was amazing. It had a game on it. It had Snake. I am so cool. It had Snake. I was really excited. It was short-lived because they started bringing out phones rapidly and rapidly after that, and they got smaller and smaller and smaller. And then I got a little phone. I can't remember what it was called. It was on T-Mobile. Tiny little thing. You could take the keypad face off, put a sticker on it, and then put it back on. You know, I mean, it just shows you how lame phones were back then. And then I got what still to me is one of my favourite phones. Okay, it was awesome at the time anyway. Nowadays it would just look so stylish. It's unreal. And it's the Ericsson T20E. It was the ultra thin version. It had a little flip at the bottom. It looked so smart and expensive. It was ridiculous. And I think that was the first time, if you got the E version, I think it was the first time you had proper internet on your phone as well, which was, you know, a whole new ball game by then. I get a bit when that was out, when we were doing the T20, Or it might have been a T25E, I'm not sure now. But when that came out, it was my first phone contract. And this is the difference between then and now in phone contract-wise. Phone was free on the contract, right? But the contract itself was £48 something, £3, so it's £51 including the insurance, right? Because you had to get insurance back then. It was mandatory. It's 51 quid a month, and for that you got 200 cross-network minutes, 200 cross-network minutes, and 500 text messages. Now you try nowadays finding somewhere where you can't get unlimited everything for less than sort of 30 quid on just the phone contract, right? Back then that was deemed cheap. I mean, nowadays I think you get something like 200 cross-network minutes. I don't know if it's even still a thing, cross-network minutes, but if you can get it nowadays, I bet you bottom dollar it doesn't cost that much. You'd probably be better off with a pay-as-you-go, you know. But yeah, that was my first that was my proper phone. I absolutely loved that. Oh, sorry, gave you a little love tap. I screwed up there. I'm gonna have to fix that, aren't I? It's fine. Just empty what he's got. Oh my days! I'm ruining the rice field. Now don't drive off. Just this is the problem. I'm catching that stupid low thing. Because just don't drive off. Will you stop it? Just stop. Empty first. Anyone in their right mind would realise that if you're having problems and catching the pipe, you'll empty it before driving off. Oh dear. Mind you, that kind of is my fault. Look what I've done there. I was going to miss all that and I've got to come and do that later. Anyway. Yeah, so I had that Ericsson. Brilliant phone. Had it for quite a while. I can't think what I had after that. Honestly don't remember what phone I had after that. And I had a few phones after that, but I don't remember them. Not really well. And then came... Must have been about... Yeah, it must have been about 12 years ago. Must have been about 12 years ago. I got into the Samsungs. These new little white Samsung phones. And the smaller the phone, the better the phone, you know. Kind of thing. Just at the end of that and the start of the iPhone. Yeah, which I think was about iPhone 2 or something back then. I was like, I ain't getting one of these stupid things, right? I ain't getting an iPhone. I got this Samsung S something, blah 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 blah, GT17, whatever. It was cool. It slid up. You slid it into two almost. You slid it up. Keypad was underneath the screen, kind of. Colour, games, all that sort of stuff, right? And then I would upgrade that Samsung pretty much every year to the next new sort of variant of it, if you will, for quite some time. For about 2.5 years, I think, nearly 3 years. And then I got married 10 years ago. Longfield. I got married 10 years ago, and on our wedding night, when we got back after everything into the hotel, put it in the drawer, like the dresser drawer at the bottom of the bed, along with cards and some cash, stuff that we got, you know, because we sat there, opened a few bits and before falling asleep, as you do, drunk. Which is a whole different story because my poor wife didn't even have a single drink. That's kind of my fault. I'll go into that in a minute. No, yeah, so we put everything in there. I've completely turned that off. Put everything in there during the night's sleep. In the morning, I could have sworn I grabbed everything. I didn't grab the phone. I remember clearly that the phone was there. I picked it up. I put it on top of the dresser because there was a message from Vodafone, just like a reward thing. So I was like, oh, typical. Stuck it back on the top, shoved cards in the bag, grabbed the cash, put the wallet, checked the mini fridge because I know my brother had a couple of beers out of it, getting ready beforehand. I may have helped him on that front as well. So I knew I was going to have to pay for those when I got downstairs, even though I still maintain that as it was a honeymoon suite type thing. It was an executive, but it was because of our wedding. We should have had all of that for free, right? So I wasn't happy about it. But yeah, paid an arm and leg for that. Left the hotel having sort of spent like an extra 80 quid on mini fridge stuff, which I thought was a rip off. Get home, realise I haven't got my phone. Worked out, I left it on that dresser. Rung up the hotel. So, oh yeah, cleaner's already been in. We'll have a look at the lost and found. Oh, the lost and found's locked away at the moment. Well, we'll check with the cleaners this week. So this went on for about 2 weeks, and obviously they denied that the phone was ever there. And then suddenly, you know, I've been told by my phone company that my phone's being used. So block that shit right up, right? So that was my phone gone. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Well, the wife came up with a really good idea, which we've been doing ever since, for nearly 10 years, which she definitely gets the better end of the deal. And that is, I can upgrade my phone for the new iPhone and you can have my phone. Yeah, all right. And that's been the way for pretty much 10 years. So I do now have iPhones. I have iPhones all the time. Mine is a 13S? Something like that. It's the slightly smaller one because I don't like the big chunky ones. I think they're a brick. They remind me of my old youth days of having a brick phone. And, you know, I grew up in a generation it was cool to have small and tiny, right? Anyway, so I had leftover phones. It still happens to this day. When she gets tired or her phone's not working. Right? Yeah, not working in plumbers. She'll get a new phone. I'll have her old phone, and then 9 times out of 10, one of the kids would have my phone, and it would go down the line, you know. So whoever's the youngest one that has phones would get the very last of the line, and their phone would then be used to scrap or sell or whatever. Or sometimes kept as a spare, because apparently we have to keep spares nowadays. I think they just create phones to break. So yeah, that's my phone life history. I went from hating iPhones to loving iPhones, from loving Samsungs to completely hating the Samsung Galaxies and the rest of the Samsungs. Just don't like them. And I think iPhones are pretty much Marmite, right? Or Vegemite, if some people call them Vegemites. It's you either love it or you hate it. You're either a lover or you're a hater. It's the same with Mac PCs and Mac tops. You either love them or you hate them. There's not a middle ground, really. There isn't. It's the same sort of thing. And again, with PlayStation and Xbox, you're either a PlayStation man or you're an Xbox man. Obviously, I'm playing on an Xbox. Obviously, I'm an Xbox man. Doesn't mean I always was. I had PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, very briefly, before someone spilled lager over it. And when that happened, I went back to PlayStation 2 because it was cheap as chips by then. You get a second-hand ultra. I never had an ultra thin one. I had the big bulky one originally. When my 2-month-old PlayStation 3 got completely and utterly ruined, I had no money to go buy brand new ones. I was like 19 or something at the time. So I ended up with an old PlayStation 2, which I had for many years. When that went, I then kind of inherited my wife's PlayStation 2. She didn't use it. She didn't play on my one. That was a ultra thin, bright pink one, and I played on that for many years. And then about 15 years ago, 15 and a half, maybe 14, about 14 and a half, nearly 15 years ago, we got a new phone contract for the wife. I got her old phone, she got that phone, but it also came with a gift. Okay, so you got a free gift. That was a thing back then as well. You used to get these big free gifts. I don't know if they still do. I don't think they do. And it was at Phones for You warehouse. It might have been Carphone warehouse, I'm not sure now. Anyhow, besides the point. And the free gift, you could get PlayStation, which was a PlayStation 3, I believe, or you got an Xbox 360, which was I want to say 250 megabyte version with a little block on top. So obviously at the time I was a PlayStation guy, right? So yeah, I'll take the PlayStation. To be just to brief you up here, my PlayStation 2 that I had already, the pink one, had stopped working, so I had nothing at this point. And I said, Jerry, I want a PlayStation. They said, they're not in stock. We haven't got those in stock. Oh, wait, when can you get them in stock, man? We wait for the free gift. Probably not there. They go as soon as they come in. Let's have the Xbox then, I guess, right? I want to play on the new thing. I sat there trying to work out what the control. I felt the controllers felt weird, and you know, it's not a PlayStation. I can't see myself actually playing this for very much, right? You know, typical bloke response to things that are not normal to them. Within about 3 days, I was hooked. It's like, oh, mate, the economical grips on this controller, it's so much better than the PlayStation. Gameplay is so much easier with all these little sticks, and you can move them around much easier. And I'm just like a little boy at Christmas, I guess. You know, playing with that new toy for the first time. It was kind of pathetic. You know, and ever since then I've been an Xbox guy. I then had an Xbox 360 for donkey's years. I think it was about 2 years after the Xbox One came out. It was my birthday, I believe. It was around about the beginning of November. It was coming up to my birthday. And the missus came home one day with an Xbox One. I was like, no way, you got me an Xbox One? That's insane. And I'm as honest as the sunshine. She got it from Bright House, which is like a payment site, payment place. Very over the top expensive. We probably paid about £800 for that bloody Xbox, right? They are the biggest con artists when it came to money known to man. However, what our situations at the time, we pretty much got everything. Our whole house was done via places like Bright House, because we're low-end jobs with kids. There's no way we could even afford to go and buy a new sofa or anything like that, right? So anyway, that was my first Xbox One. I ended up getting a second Xbox One later on down the line, the slightly newer shaped one, about 2 years later. Can't remember the circumstances why I had to do it, but I did. And I had that for a number of years. I've had it for a very, very long time. And technically, I still own it. Okay, it's still in the house. It's in a box somewhere. But long story short, about 6 years ago-ish, 5-6 years ago-ish, we had a house fire. Nothing too... I mean, no one was hurt or anything like that. The dog... We used to... Well, the easiest way of describing it, really, is we had a dog. Beautiful dog, right? But she would literally... If you left food lying around, anything, if you're preparing 2 plates of sandwiches to take out from the kitchen and you turn your back, she'd have the plates off. Because it's free food. You've left it lying about, that's it. Bang. Mine. Yum, 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 bubble gum. You know... dogs for you. Gotta love them. So she was like that, and back then I worked what I call split shift weeks. So you start off with mornings, then you end up with nights, and you go back to mornings, right? When I was on mornings, I'd get up at stupid o'clock. That's been about 4:30. Get myself ready, sort the dog out, and then about 6ish before leaving, I'd have some. I'd get myself a treat, right? I'd have some bacon sandwiches. Right, if I'm on mornings, I'd have bacon sandwiches. Nice warm food on a cold morning, especially in the winter times. This particular time was coming up March. It was about March, and it wasn't exactly cold morning by then, but I'd still have bacon. We had one of those griddles, flat pans, the hot plates type thing. Bacon on that, but. On the odd occasions with a couple of the younger children, they would get up before Mrs. does, before the alarms would go off to get up, because kids being kids, the younger ones sometimes did get up and they would just wreak havoc. Children, why wouldn't they? I'm going to switch to the harvester. Why is it doing that? There we go. I mean, why wouldn't they? They're kids. So consciously I knew this, so bearing in mind it is really, really hot, okay? Really hot play. I went and stuck it on top of the cooker at the back. So, you know, kids, there's no way they're going to touch it at the back of the cooker because they're not even going to be able to get up. Then, with the kettle I had a cup of tea. I was thinking, these idiots could, you know, potentially scold themselves. So I used to put the kettle on the back of the cooker as well, right next to the hot plate. Out of the way, out of sight, out of mind. I go to work, no problem. Job done. The missus gets up, does the school run, and then she has to do a meeting thing at the school. I can't remember what it was about now, which kind of beats the point. She was there for an extra 30 minutes more than she normally would be, right? I've just got back from my first delivery run shift. I think I did about 8 drops in the first run, okay? So I've done what I needed to do for that period, that time. And I'm loading the van up. Literally at the time, I get a phone call. There's smoke, it's a fire. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I said, "Is there actual fire? What is going on?" You know, so I've been in there. I've opened all the doors. If you've opened all the doors, it's not a fire, is it? It's just smoke. I'm such a drama queen, you know. A moron that I am as well. Not really listening to what she's saying. I said, you've obviously knocked the oven on. There's nothing in it, so it smokes. That's what our oven did. If you didn't, the preheat an oven just used to fill the house with smoke. You used to have to put something like, I used to put like a slice of wet bread in the oven whilst it was preheating so it wouldn't smoke. It was just weird like that. But, I just assumed that she's done something daft like this, okay? And then she rings back, no, fire engine are coming now, the fire. I said, for God's sake. So I said to this work, so I've got to go, this is burning. Blah, blah, blah. Didn't think of my phone thing. Get there is literally a fire engine outside my house. I'm like, oh my God, what is going on? No one's speaking to me, by the way. I'm just a random guy in a shopping uniform, high vis on, just waltzed in, straight through an open door and into this house that, fire people were attending. Not one person said a dicky bird to me for about 10 minutes, which was hilarious on its own. Not that it was funny at the time. And I've gone in and I've the kitchen, all where the cooker is, it's just melted plastic off the ceiling fans. There's black smoke everywhere. Because obviously the dog's in the house. She's got the dog out anyway. Because the dog's normally in the house, all the doors are left open, so the dog can roam free. It stops the dog from, weeing or pooing. She roam free. Sometimes she'll go lay by the front door. Sometimes she'll go lay down by the back door. And then the bedroom doors are literally pinned open to the kids so they can come in and out. The only difference is the stairgate at the top of the stairs and at the bottom, so we can secure them wherever we are, The dog's broken through both stairgates. Literally broken through, put a massive hole in the top floor wall as well, where it's powdered through. She's gone and hidden upstairs. She's broken through these gates to hide upstairs from the smoke. Well, the smoke's travelled throughout the whole house, so everywhere you look, it's black. Okay, black as the night sky, it's just black. And so the house fire itself wasn't actually that bad. Melted ceiling fan, kettle had obviously gone, the griddle had obviously gone, the cooker was obviously damaged, and everything else was just black from smoke damage. The problem we had is, I don't know if anyone's ever had any fire people come to their house for any reason. Firefighters are very heavy-footed with their hose pipes. Okay, and when I mean heavy-footed, they absolutely soak the house. All the electrics and everything in the kitchen, which fired, didn't quite fire it, but it damaged the electrics in the house. Not that the smoke hadn't done its thing anyway, but they absolutely, there was like a flood in there. So I knew that we were going to be going on holiday that weekend, but that was cancelled. Even though some people turned around and said to go on the holiday, well, no, we've got shit to sort out. So yeah, this house is completely and utterly blacked out and ruined, and we had to literally gut everything because they classed it as a toxic fire because of the plastics and else. So pretty much all the electrics were pretty much ruined. There's a lot of stuff we had to end up throwing away that we were told to throw away, and my Xbox survived. Didn't work, but survived. I had to strip it down break the warranty void, stick a thingy inside it. I had to strip it down, and I spent about 4 days cleaning it. Long time after the fire, this is a long time after until I got it working again. But it was really, really slow. You could go on it for about an hour, and then you'd have to turn it off because it really heated up. So there was some damage to it. And I had that for another 2 years before I got anything different. But yeah, the whole house fire, how it started, you're probably thinking I'd done something because I left all this stuff on the side. Believe it or not, it was worked out. The what they call them, fire investigation people, whatever, they worked it out. So it wasn't because I put hot stuff. They did ask why these things were on there. I told them, and I assumed that I had done this. No, what have I done? No, it's got nothing to do with me. Apart from I did put them up there. The dog, once the dog realised the missus weren't back at her normal time, climbed up, or tried to climb up, or jumped up, if you will, the kitchen side to lick bacon grease. Right, that was on this griddle, and in doing so, she turned the electric knobs on the cooker. Right, she's licked the grease clean because, like he said, if there would have been grease there would have been like spitting all up the wall. You would see little burn marks where he did explain it better than I ever could. Right, he was very good at that sort of thing. You would see all this evidence of it basically, and there wasn't that. So he said like you could see on the cooker where there was a paw mark. So he said, it's a pure accident. You can't charge a dog with arson. Oh God, I love that dog. But yeah, it was like a pure accident. It's just one of them freak things that. So sometimes when you think you're being safe, an animal might have a different idea. All right, so you just bear that in mind. Love your pets, but watch out for them. They might ruin your life. So yeah, we literally had to lose pretty much everything. And if anyone with families have ever had house fires like this, where you lose pretty much everything, then you would know in the UK, social get involved, right? They don't get involved like nasty type thing. They get involved to try and help. The downside to them helping and whatnot else is that when you get your property back, you have a certain amount of time to prove that you can be a parent and redecorate. Make sure your kids have got this and kids have got that. They have to have clothing, space, toys, this, that and the other, bedroom stuff. I'm thinking we just lost everything. We haven't got insurance to cover that. Or we didn't have housing insurance, right? Or contents insurance, I think it was called. And I get a load of people turning around saying, what was you, stupid? And the answer is no. Problem was, it was due for renewal about a month before, right? And everyone and their mother, so you got to shop around, April's coming up, there's going to be loads of new deals going, Easter holidays, there are going to be loads of deals, you should shop around. And it got in my head, right? It got in my head, so I did shop around. Biggest, stupidest mistake, because our insurance elapsed, if you like. That's the right way. It elapsed, okay? So doing so, we didn't have any coverage. We literally lost everything. We had to rebuild from scratch, as if we just moved in to our very first place. Our very first place happened to be a full-blown house with 4 kids. With no savings. We had none. Everything had already gone. We were in this position now, and we had nothing. All our savings had gone, and our wages that we were currently earning, so we still had to go to work. Believe it or not, companies like ours, like the retail companies, for example, they don't care. They really don't give a damn. We're still working. Our wages were literally on takeouts. We were living in hotels. Seriously, blocked by an object. I mean, I can't get out of your way too much. So we were living out like hotels and whatnot, which was, it was okay. we were getting help a little bit by the council and the housing association, but it wasn't. They weren't providing for us fantastically. They were like, "Oh yeah, we'll reimburse you this and we'll reimburse you that." They didn't reimburse us half of what we had to spend. Yeah, they base it on like a set fee, oh, we reimburse you on X amount per person per day for their food and costs. And I think they're living in a world, because you can't sit there and cook a three course, but like Sunday roast and shit in a hotel room. We were split up. We were in two hotel rooms, so we had like the missus and the girls, me and the boys were in another room, right? So there was nowhere to cook or anything like that as a family. We had a couple of times we had a few people that like pre-cooked meals for us and brought them over, and we were able to get a microwave after we got paid, which was like a month later anyway. So we were able to do microwaves. But that first month, it was like the only thing we could do is go out to eat. It was ridiculous. It felt horrible. I know it sounds really daft. I was like, oh, you get to go out to eat, but it felt horrible that I had no choice but to use what remaining money I had on like a credit card or whatever else and max it out by having to go out to eat just to eat a meal. I mean, the kids were pretty good because when we get cereal, get milk and that and cereal, that's not a problem. We could do that in a hotel. That wasn't really a big issue. I wish you would just stay still while you're emptying, because this happens and it annoys me. Anyway, yeah, so they were fine. Lunches they had at school pretty much. Me and the missus went without lunch because, well, we did, and our meal was the only thing we ended up eating. I'm a big lad, and for some reason, even then, I weren't losing weight, which is quite funny. But so yeah, we spent, God blimey, nearly £100 a night out. And bearing in mind we're bringing in about, at that time, probably £900 a month money was about what was bringing in. And then we were 3 months, I think, away from the house in total. And out of that 3 months, the amount of money we spent compared to what they gave us on just living costs and like dry cleaning bills, because we had to go dry clean, so we had no washing machine, right? The costs add up so much, and they end up giving us £1,000 for each month. £1,000 for each month. We got £3,000, and we worked it out that we ended up spending about 3,800 in those 3 months on like food and washing our clothes, like basic stuff for everyone else, but would have been cheaper if we had somewhere to stay. Yeah, we had like they shoved us in a house somewhere else, a temporary property. But it is what it is. So okay, that was before all the fees started coming out and credit cards and whatnot as well, which it's a whole different story. So when we moved back in, we had to do all this filling the house again, beds, wardrobes. They had to have beds, sheets, bedding, enough for 3 changes per week, so 3 sets of duvets and whatnot else. Clothing, obviously, but we managed to get a load of clothing from a fairly cheap place anyway, which was kind of okay. Mataland and places like that had sales on, so we were able to get some cheap clothing. Not anything fancy, but basics. I mean, we're able to get the missus some clothes. I lived off, and it's got me into a routine actually, because I still live off the same sort of money. Since that day when I had to get some clothing, being a big fella, I normally used to go to somewhere like Giacomo, get some nice stuff off of there. Giacomo, anyone who doesn't know what Giacomo is, it's clothing for fat people at the end of the day, because you can't exactly buy off the peg in the supermarket. So I used to get stuff from there. Obviously I can't do that anymore. So I literally have, and even to this day I'm like this, I literally have like 3 pairs of jogging bottoms, 3 pairs of shorts, 3 pairs of underwear, I've got 4 t-shirts, because I've got 2 different shades of red t-shirts. And then when they either start falling, fraying, getting holes in them, falling apart, or if the wife accidentally puts them in the tumble dryer, which is a terrible idea because for some reason my clothing warps in the tumble dryer. Right, I had a pair of trousers once, one of my favourite pairs. Wore them like non-stop all the time. And this one particular time, it was an accident. It's not her fault. She accidentally put it in the tumble dryer. When it came out, one leg was shorter than the other, but even the longer leg was too short to fit my leg. It was fine. It was fine round the waist, like, but it warped it. That's what I said. It doesn't shrink per se. It warps. And I had a T-shirt before where once it came out, it looked like a Vin Diesel vest top, but that was a T-shirt originally. That one was a little that did get shrunk a little bit. So there are a couple of times she's done it. It happens, but I ended up living off just a couple of items of clothing. Really, we had to use every bit of penny we could to try and get this house back the way it wanted. And then we got the letter through saying that flooring must be carpeted and this, that, and the other. And I thought, I've never heard of that before, right? From these sort of people. But okay, not a problem. We'll get that sorted as well. Compared to nowadays, carpet nowadays is a little bit more expensive, right? Back then, you could get carpet at a fairly decent price. I think we ended up doing the whole house. It's 2 very, very large bedrooms, landing, stairwell, living room, all carpeted because we had tiles in the rest of the house, bathroom, kitchen. Yeah, we did all of that for about 580 quid. That's not including fitting costs. We did fit two of the carpets ourselves, but in order to get the deal, we had to pay for fitting for, I think it was 2 sets of carpets or something like that. So obviously we choose the stairs. It's obvious we're going to choose the stairs, right? This is the most awkward one to do anyway. And if you get that wrong, it causes someone to trip and fall and hurt themselves. Really, I mean, that'll be on your conscience. So yeah, we paid for all that. I think it turned out to be just over about £1,000. So today would probably be about 1,500 quid in finance wise. So it was expensive. We had to get that all done, but that was after we had already used every trick in the book to get all the stuff that we did have. Borrowed money from so many different types of banks and lenders and everything else, which we knew there's no way we were ever going to be able to pay it back. Not what we were earning. We knew we weren't going to be able to pay it back. We knew that it was going to cripple us for over 10 years. We're still paying stuff back now. We knew this was going to happen, right? And we have had friends and family members turn around and say how stupid we were. But, not in our eyes. We had to get to that point so that we would be left alone. And then we didn't have that feeling, we were young 20-year-olds, so we didn't have that feeling that social were looking over us. We will know, we're going to try and tell you those kids, fuck off. We'll do what we need to do. And that's exactly what we did. I don't care if it takes me 30 years to pay anything back. Anything. As long as the end result meant that I had my family where I needed them, at home with me. And they've been with us ever since. Unfortunately, I think it was the wrong decision, to be honest, because they cost me a fortune nowadays. I mean, we've got Christmas coming up, and I've just had my middle child ask me specifically, very specific, can he have the Xbox Galaxy or an Xbox X, or if I have to be cheap, his words, the Xbox 1 terabyte S in carbon black. 300 quid. There's 6 kids. And he wants £300 in one go. Okay, well, I can get that. Everyone else has got their big present in the last couple of years. Okay. Alright, do you want anything little? Because you want to open more than one thing. No, I don't need little things. I just want Scarlet. I said, what's Scarlet? He said, it's a Pokemon game. The Pokemon's on Nintendo. He said, yeah, you have to get me a Switch. I said, well, I have to. Yeah, so I can play it. So I said, you want an Xbox Series console? It's about 300, minimum one. Your minimum. And then you want a Switch, which is about 300. Yeah. So you want 600. Yeah, he goes. Okay, I'll take that information on board, I said to him. Well, obviously his older brother, who's like a year and a bit old, he overheard this and came downstairs and went, my gaming computer, it's rubbish, it don't work anymore. I said, it does work. I said, it's just, you're in a situation a little bit like me. I need a super duper computer to run what I want to run, to be able to play what I want to play. You just need a better graphics card like my one, and some internals, I suppose, so that you can play the games that you want to play. No, I just want yours. I said, well, I'm using mine. He said, yeah, but you can give that all up and give it to me, can't you? That could be my Christmas present. Obviously, I still want my three, by the way, my Arsenal tops. That's the home, the away, and the third kit. And some trainers. Oh, right, just that's all you want? He said, yeah, I want some trainers too. Okay, what are these trainers you want? Oh, they're Air Jordans. Okay, are they an older, cheaper pair that's been out for a while? No. Well, what ones are they? They're these ones. They're £380. Okay, so you want a £380 pair of trainers. You want 3 £60 to £70 t-shirts. And you also want my PC, which means I won't have anything. Which my PC I would value, even second hand, at around £500. You don't want much, do you? And that's just 2 of the 6. And then I've got my youngest, who's got no real concept of proper money or value of things. She comes out, she goes, I'm okay, I just want Barbies, about 20. You know Barbies, you can't have 20. Yeah, I can have 20. Or I can have more. No, you certainly can't have more. I mean, what we're looking at, even at a cheap Barbie, a proper official Barbie, even a cheap one, you're probably in a sale, you're looking at about 10 or a pop. Right, she wants about 20, or if not more. Where she pulled that number out of her head from, I don't know. So, like, there's that, right? My middle girl, she's a little bit more difficult. She always goes with don't know. Then whatever you get's going to be wrong anyway. So you've got to keep persisting on her. But I guarantee this year will be the same as every year we've tried before. It'll be about a week before Christmas and suddenly she'll come out with, I want X, Y and Z. And you're like, okay, if you would have just told me that a month ago, X, Y and Z would have been in the sales and I could have gotten really cheap. But you left it to the last minute. And then I got my youngest boy. He's all into Robux. Is it Robux? And V-Block Bucks. Digital currency. I think it's a very Xbox. And he wants 50. He wants 50. This is his exact words. I want £50 of Robux. I want £55 V-Bucks. I don't know why it's 55. I tried to ask him. He's a little bit autistic and a little bit ADHD. His understanding's not quite there as well. And he can't. Sometimes he can't explain why it's different, or why something's different. So he couldn't explain to me why he wanted the extra £5 worth of that. And then he went, and I want like hundreds of Xbox ones, so I can buy games and stuff. Hundreds, yeah. Like 5 cards. 5 cards of hundreds, or yeah. £500 of X. What the hell do you think you're gonna buy with £500 Xbox cards? That's like, it's like 10 games. Do you know what I mean? That's more than I own. Yeah. Again, where did they get these things from? They just think money shoots out of our backsides or something. It's great. I love kids. You gotta love kids. If you didn't love them, I think you would want to murder them. Which would be a dying shame. And my oldest, she's another tough one. If I try to ask her anything, kind of just shrugs her shoulders with her headphones on. Yeah, and then she'll make a joke comment about it, as teenagers do. She might tell my my other half, for all intents and purposes, a stepmother. Not that they see each other as that sort of dynamic, or friendly than anything else, which is nice. So she will tell her eventually. And I think one of them, from what I gathered, one of them is like a Technica. Is it Technica? Lego Technica. It's a motorbike. That if I'm right in saying it's like 200 quid for a little model. I didn't know things would be that are like Lego-y type things are that expensive. I might be living in a shed, I suppose. But yeah, and I just think that's just the kids. You still got grandparents, like mums and dads for us adults. You still got grandparents, and you've got your own siblings to get a little something. And then, you know, your kids turn around and go, "My friend's getting me something, and I've got to get them something." Well, guess where that money comes from? Yeah, mum and dad too. It's just, yeah, and then you get like the older kids. Like, obviously not the youngest ones, because it's all about the youngest ones. They don't really go, "I want to get you something." You know, if for example you got your wife something and said it's from them, they'd be happy about it, but they don't ask you to do that. Well, the younger teenagers bloody do, and they don't just want you to get them a box. You know, go, "Oh yeah, get a box of chocolates from mum and dad from me." No. They come up with these elaborate plans. So, like 2 years ago, and it wasn't just me. This is what they wanted to get for their granddad, right? A track day experience in a Formula One car at Silverstone that cost £400. Am I paying that? I said you get £30 voucher towards a red letter day. That is what you can get them. Jesus Christ! Where do they think? Honestly, kids, where do they think you get your money from? It's unreal. And then when you see them, right? So like I don't work a Saturday anymore. But like mornings when I get up after working a week, my hernia plays up. Right, getting up, it's sore. I like to sit there for a little while before doing anything because it's like a numbing pain. So I do like to try and chill at first moment. They'll come straight in. We're like, "Oh, can we go shop? Can we go Tesco's? Or can we go Asda's or Sainsbury's? I want to go shopping. Why do you want to go shopping? Because I want to get fizzy drinks. Let's go get fizzy drinks." You've had a drink this week. You don't need me to go and try and find more money for more. "Oh, well, could I get some V-Bucks then? And then I'll go upstairs and pay on my computer." No, you can't have V-Bucks. And then another one will come down and say, "Oh, can you get me a Fortnite Battle Pass?" No, I can't get you a Fortnite Battle Pass. Why? Why not? Because you didn't do any chores. Your mother asked you to help out with collecting all the dirty washing up and bringing it out, and you didn't do that either. And I've gone the wrong way to dump this into the side. You know, and it goes on and on and on. And by the time Saturday afternoon comes in, like mid Saturday afternoon, you're already knackered. You go, "I wish I was back at work." You know, you do get that feeling, and then you get the kids then turn around and you hear them telling. This is the thing. You hear them telling their friends, "My mum and dad don't do nothing." Like, what are you about doing nothing with you? All you wanted to do was spend money. You didn't want to go anywhere. We've offered you to go places, and you say no. "Yeah, well, I don't want to go on a boring walk or to a boring park." Now, I think was it 1 year. Said we go like Thorpe Park. Right, so the big amusement park. It actually costs. Yeah, it's not exactly cheap anymore either. Right, so we said we'd go to this park place. What? I want to go on a Fortnite tournament Saturday. I could win 20 grand. No, you can't. You can't. You can. No, you can't. You're 14. You can't win it. If you won that, or I'll just say it's you can get the money. It don't work like that. If you won it, you're under 18. You weren't meant to be in the tournament in the first place because of your age. You won't win it. They would stop you taking the money. It's just go out. "No, I don't want to. I'm going to win money. I'm really good at it. You should play Fortnite with me. You see how good I am." I don't want to play Fortnite. Quite frankly, any adult that wants to play Fortnite shouldn't be playing games at all. You know, that's the sort of conversations that we have half the time. And then, was it the end of last year? Like one of them, the oldest boy, told me, "Well, don't do anything. We don't take you anywhere." I spent pretty much a year every weekend until stupid o'clock in the morning, waiting for ticket sales to open up, trying to purchase football tickets for you, and I've taken you to 3 matches in the past year, which, by the way, cost me hundreds upon hundreds of pounds. They don't appreciate any of it. but why do we do it? Because, well, they're our kids and we love them. Stupid as that is, I don't think any child ever gets it until they've had kids of their own and they become an adult. Do understand? They get it then. Never mind. We actually did really well on the harvest today. It just took a little longer because of the waffles. Is that field the one that had all the weeds in? Or is that different? No, we got paid some more money. Look at that, 122. It does pay you every hour for your pallets that are created. That's cool. Let's close that up. The only thing we've got to do is really get the bales off. Round, you're going to crash into me, dude. Chill, bruv. I think I've got the 2 little bales on there at the moment, which I really should move. Right, just chill. I'm coming in. Easy, easy, easy. Yeah, I think we'll get a nice big shed eventually when we do this farm up. Somewhere we can park the harvester rather than leaving it outside. Is what it is for now, which is fine. Try and get this header back in that corner. I did it really well the first time I did it. So, we're going to do it well this time. My perception may be off, but that looks pretty good. I think that is really good. I didn't hit the wall. It's not quite straight, I can see that. That's fine. You in there. And yeah, I didn't hit the wall. I actually got loads of room there, to be honest. Right, let me just... Whoa, what was that? Ooh, Case Puma. 224 horsepower. That is something we're talking about, but no, we're not going to buy that. Not going to waste money on that yet. What we are going to do is... Whatever tractor I'm in, I've grabbed. It's a John Deere. Cool. We are going to get these bales picked up, so I'm going to need to get rid of the bales I currently have on there. Hopefully there is going to be a real easy way of getting rid of these by selling them. Which it seems pointless, but I want to get rid of them and I don't want to waste them, right? So let's have a look at the prices for bales of hay. No, straw. I wish it was bales of hay, they'd be worth more money. Plus we could feed them to the chicks. Not the chicks, sorry, the goats that we're going to be getting. Straw. Where are you going? Just the animal dealer. Over 4,000 feet away. And we're at the lowest price possible for it. Yeah. 4,000. Does that mean it's not even going to show up on my screen, is it? It's actually not showing up. Oh yes it is, I see it now. It is 1,200 and something odd meters that way. We have not been there yet. Looking at the map, where to get there? The best way. I can cut across the... Do you know what? Let's just do it. Let's go for a drive. It's not even going to be worth the fuel money it costs to get there. That's the sad part about it, right? Ah, they've harvested that field. Kind of hoping they hadn't. I was going to flip it. I was thinking of flipping it anyway. Never mind. Well, there's the the central farm there. We've got to go over there. So I think we can just literally cut across this field. Well, we shouldn't, but we're going to. Ooh, I wonder what they planted there. Oh, I have a funny feeling that's potatoes. Sure now, it could be root crops. That's definitely a root crop. That looks like parsnips. Or sugar beets, I suppose. It could be sugar beets, but I think it's parsnips. It's not actually that far when you cutting across fields. Not that you're meant to keep cutting across fields. Bad, matey G. But we're not playing on a role-playing map, so it's all good. It's all good. I don't feel so bad. Actually, didn't we find a we found a thing here, didn't we? A glowy thing under that rock bridge. Was it the bridge or the rock? I can't remember now. We saw it because we were zoomed out like so. So I don't think there'll be one local, but you just don't know. Keep an eye out for anything shiny. Even if it shines only for a second, it may be worth checking out. And oh my good God! Oh, that is it. I mean, we've only got 2 bales on them. What's going to happen when we're full? You can honk all you like. Shut up, you lot. I'm driving here. Wow, this is some steep incline. And they're telling you to beware of deer. Oh my good God. This is great. But we're going to get some speed going down here. That'll be quite dangerous. Ooh, is that a... Hang on. No, I think that's just one of them yellow tufts. Shining. Come on, little tractor, go! The longer I look at it, the more... Yeah, that's not... That's just a little tuft. I'm only looking down in that gorge area. I think I've come the wrong way because it says it's down there. I have come the wrong way. Do I dare go right and try and cut through that lot? Should I? Yes. This could be a very bad idea. Rocks. Get over the rocks. Through the tree. Over the bush. Oh my good God. Brake, brake, brake! Bad idea. Very, very bad. I think I'm stuck. I can't actually see what I'm stuck on. That's the whole funny side of it. I'm stuck on that tree there. Oh. Can I still connect? I'm trying. If I can still connect, I can get out of this. We haven't got a reset. I think I've just jammed it in even more now. Oh, I am so wrapped in that tree. Okay. Now come on, back up. Back up. And then round that tree. No, not into that tree. I just got myself into another tree there, look. So close to getting out there. I'm not sure what a better view is to try and get out either. Oh, Genius. Right. Where's the animal place? It's there, so we can come down this little bit. At least you know how not to get there, okay? And we saved it. We didn't have to reset. Oh my god, rock. Ooh, I thought it was a slope the whole way down. Oh, the poor old John Deere's gone through it, hasn't it, today? And the poor old trailer, I guess. So, where are we going? All the way along there. There is a lady. Who is the lady's name? Does it tell me the lady's name? Should we go say hello to the lady? Hello, lady. How are we?
Oh, hi.
Oh,
You're
it's
Walter's
Kate.
grandkid, aren't you?
Yeah, Walter's
Katie.
grandkid.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Katie.
Let me welcome you to our small town.
Yeah, I'm not interested. See you later, Katie. Oh, bless her. Right, where are we? In here. So what we've got to do is actually unload. So unload the bales. This takes a wee while. Normally you'd have a whole stack of them, so as you're pushing them off, it would go boop, 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 boop. Selling them. Right, I think it did on 22 anyway. This we actually got to wait until we get it all the way down. Come on, little guy. And unload here. Yeah, we got 1,000 quid for that. That was a lot of work for 1,000 quid, right? A lot of work. We can get to see all the little animals. So there's the piggies. There's some piggies. I can see some chicks. There's horses at the back there. And we've got some moo cows. And we got some sheepies. Jump up high enough to... There's a goat! There's a goat! That's what we're looking for. We want goats. Yeah, so we're going to get some goats. It's nice that you get to see the animals. Pigs look pretty cool. Run, little fat ass, run! Brilliant. Right, let's get back though. That is the key of the day. We're gonna get any further back against that bit. No, we have to pull forward. I should have just gone straight back. Come on, just there we go. What's one last bash for the John Deere, eh? Yeah, that is their manure pile. The manure looks pretty cool. We ain't got that far yet. Okay, right. Let's just go home, which I'm guessing is going to be down this road. Want to race him? Oh my god, did you see how quickly he just shot off? Nutter. I want to be able to go that fast in my tractor. He's already got a brand new tractor. I haven't. I want one. The Grain Hut. What is that like? A farmer's version of Pizza Hut. Oh, look, there's a crop in the field. And that's the way we want to go. That way. Through the crop. Through the crop. That sounds good, doesn't it? That sounds really good, drive through the crop. Oh, hello. That's why you don't play around with your camera. See what you're doing. You're going to have to use a very underpowered tractor to reverse a piece of equipment. It takes a while to get up to speed. Yeah, I like the blue sheds as well. I think I'm going to go with the modded ones that we downloaded. I like the way they put that together as well. They could have bled them in a little better, I guess. See? Nice looking little place. You want to do a multiplayer. Whoa, hello. Three cross hit. Can't really. Oh, yeah, we managed it because we want to go over there. I think that's where we want to go, isn't it? Where is we going? Yeah, it's right here. Yes. Yes, it is. So at least we'll be able to pick up those bales. I don't know if we're going to sell them. Do I sell them now or do I keep them? I suppose it all matters on how many bales we've got in total. Didn't actually really look at that. I was just like, yeah, we're going to sell these crappy bales now. I can see there. I'm not even sure what that is. Is that the house? Oh, wow. And struggling through the ploughed field there. Leaving deep, deep tracks. So cool. Land deformation is awesome. Knock that sign down. Missed it. What about this one? Get it. Get it. Yeah. Oh, wow. It's got proper collisions. Can't just knock it over. It literally will bounce you off the ground. Come on. There we go. We've got some proper traction. I would lower this down ready, but I can't because of the oncoming traffic. I suppose technically I could now, because it's just be scooping the up. Really? No. Dug into the ground. It dug into the ground, bro. Caused me to hit another sign on the road. That was, yeah, I mean, who would have thought that had dug straight into the ground down there? I don't want to try it again now. Yeah, let's go to neutral again. You gonna hit the ground? No, see, it works fine now. Okay. Let's get going. Brake. Snoop. Nudge. That one a nudge. Come on. I want to get one of you. There we go. Have you. Yeah. Go around in a bit of circle, we'll get you. Where's that other one? Here we go. See, this is working like a treat. Dee dee dee. Come on and do the conga. La la la. Scoop it up all day. I'm doing this at speed now. Getting cocky. Whee! Ooh, there's free here. Ooh, line it up. Boom. Boom, got it. Do a little turn. Do a little dance. Get the next one. Boom. You. Boom. And you. Boom. Come on. Connect it. Lovely. One over there. We've still got some coming up here as well. So far, we're only at 54% full. Wow. Okay, this holds a lot more than I thought it would do. Imagine at 180 bales as well. That would be really nice. These are the 150s. Or at least that's what the baler said. So, they better be. Oh, come a little John Deere. You are struggling now, aren't you? Get up, Juke. One more bale to pick up there. Oh, no, there's more down there, look. Let me go get this one first. I think it'll be easier coming up this bit of hill than it will be to come up all the way up to this bit of hill from down there. I think that makes any sense. It didn't to me. Sounds good at some. No! I missed it. I missed it. There we go. Alright, you can see there's definitely one there, and it looked like there was one at the bottom, but I don't think there is. What the heck? What the heck was that all about? Right, get this one. Num 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 num. Why does this keep trying to jolt me to one side? What's going on with that? Dokie and okie pokey. That is all of it, I think. Ooh, transport position. Got to get the pace up. We're dropping pace rapidly. Real rapidly. We didn't even get to a full vertical position before we were like at flat rate 5 miles an hour. Our little tractor. Onk onk. Let's go. That's it. Pick up speed. You know you want to. You can do it. You can do it if you put your back into it. Come on. Yes. Yes. Go, my pretty, go. Let's go pick up those 2 bales that we dumped down here as well. Ones were a different size from the previous ones we just got rid of. These ones down here will be at 150. Need to operate position. Please tell me I can reach them. I can reach that one. The other one's going to roll down into place for us. Come on. Come on. Hold on. Yeah. Winning. Okay, so what do we end up with? 19 bales in total. Not bad. Now the question is, do we keep or do we sell? We're going to sell. Let's get rid of them. No point in keeping them on the farm for now. We've not got bale storage. We don't need straw. Let's get rid of these. So this trailer is free for when we get a mower and cut a bit of grass. And then we're going to have to tether it to make hay, aren't we? Can we give goats just some grass? Sure we could. I mean, there's some pasture meadow up there for them to gnaw on anyway. As long as we do the water and give them a couple of bales, we should be fine. He says over optimistically. Okay, we are heading for that field. Yes. Let's go. Going for a ride in our favourite little John Deere. Zooming through the field with our bale trail. Oh. Oh. Come on, little John Deere. Ooh, Xbox want to talk to me. Apparently, I have racked up even more reward points. I'm 19% of the way of getting a £5 voucher. Woo! Because apparently I just bought Ghostbusters. Yeah, that's right. Ghostbusters is £8 something on offer. I'm an 80s child. Ghostbusters! There's something strange in the neighborhood. Who are you gonna call? That's right, Ghostbusters! Can you tell I like Ghostbusters? The original, that is. When they brought out the all-woman cast, the film was okay. I will give it that. It was okay. It had some moments in it. But it's not the same. It's not Ghostbusters, right? Have I gone up the wrong one again? I feel like I'm going somewhere wrong here. No, I can see. That's fine. But it's not the original Ghostbusters. I remember in the very early 90s when all the toys and that were at its height, I had a proton pack, which is basically just solid plastic with stickers on it. Right? I've gone a long way. I've got to go up there. I had a full proton pack. It's a little yellow cable that runs to the I forget the name of it now. The proton gun. I had all of that. I had a little boiler suit as well, which was cool. I had the foot trap. My God, the foot trap was sick. Again, that was just a plastic thing with a tube that you with a foot pedal. You pushed the foot pedal, and it had air. It shot through the tube, and it opened through air. The air just sort of like, and then opened the top of it up like a trap. Absolutely awesome. We're in the early 90s, and something did that. That was sick, right? So yeah, I had that. That was fantastic. and obviously it broke over time. I can't even remember what happened to it, to be honest. Now the original one that I had is now worth so much money. It's not even funny, right? And that's not the only thing I ever had. Oh no, I had the original Brave Skull from He-Man. I had the whole set with He-Man himself. Thunder Tank from Thundercats. I had a Thunder Tank, maybe a beautiful bit of kit that was. You don't get toys like that anymore, I tell you. Not properly. I had Lion-O with the little sword, the Sword of Omens, Scabbard. I had all of that. I had Panthro, Tigress. I had the whole Thundercats ensemble. And it's a shame because they again would be worth a fair pretty penny. And the only thing I didn't really have growing up was Thunderbirds. I wanted them at one point. I did want them, but I was always told, I was brought up, I get these sort of things for my birthday or my Christmas present, right? You get no treats in between, and in order to get them you have to get rid of your old ones. This is how it was. So we would always have car boot sales. I would like sell my I think I sold my, if I remember rightly, I sold my Thundercat stuff to get the He-Man stuff. And sold the He-Man stuff to get something else, and I can't remember what that was either. So yes, it was basically how it was. You know, which, I mean, yeah, okay, they're worth a lot of money now. Sentimental reasons, I'd love to have still had them. I'm a huge fan of Thundercats, for example. And I reckon, I can't wait if they actually ever do a live film. That'd be brilliant. But I get it. Growing up, we weren't well off. We weren't stinking poor, but we weren't well off. You know, I think I do understand it and appreciate it in so many ways. In the same respect, I don't like if my kids want something for like their birthday or Christmas present. If we can do it for them, and it's viable financially and otherwise, then that would be what they get for their birthday or their Christmas present. They haven't got to get rid of the ones that they had before. Now we don't say, right, you can't. Well, you have to give me, you know, this then. The only thing they have to give up if they get something new is electrical devices, expensive electrical devices, because normally that goes down the line to younger generations in the family. So that's the only thing we ever ask them to. But I do understand it. It makes sense logically, financially, and it doesn't turn you into a spoilt brat. Because I grew up with friends that literally had everything, and I mean everything. The only thing I think I was ever denied, I don't know whether or not my mum would do the thing that she always used to do, which goes, I wasn't like that, but I was denied furiously by my mother. I wasn't allowed to watch Power Rangers. It was too violent. I watched it anyway. Down my nan and granddad's, like every grandchild or every child in history, when their mum tells them not to, they go to nanny and granddad, right? So I watched it down my nan and granddad's. And I wasn't allowed any Power Ranger stuff. Like Christmas would come, I'd ask for a Megazord, the original Megazord, and there was no way in hell I'd get that. You know, not a chance in hell. There was no way, because it went against what my mum said. Weren't allowed to watch it, so you can't have the toys for it. Why would you need the toys for it if you're not watching it? Get my point? So I get that. So that was her principle. Fine, I understand it. Do you know how envious I was when you got the kids that already had all the stuff that I had, plus the extra stuff, and still got stuff like Power Rangers? I was so envious. I felt so cheated in life because these kids got these Megazords with the pterodactyl, the triceratops, and saber-tooth tiger, and I couldn't have one. And then they came out with, I think it was Legacy series, number of years ago, and it was about £50 for this whole big Megazord, with all the parts and everything else. And I desperately wanted it, even as an adult. I desperately wanted it, but it came out at Christmas time, and like any parent out there, you're not allowed to buy anything for yourself at Christmas time. That's not a wife rule. That's not a parent rule. That is your rule as a parent yourself. You just can't do it. You know, you feel guilty if you have a cheeseburger. We're getting close to Christmas and you haven't got your money's tight. You just would. It's just what it is. It sucks. But so I never got it, and I get disheartened because you don't see it. You don't see them for sale anymore. Not in shops. You might see the odd thing online, but I mean, it's not something that I tend to try to go for online, if that makes sense. It's not. I'm not a massive online shopper. I think it's the best way I've described it. I'm very not a massive online shopper. It's not that necessarily I don't trust the online process or anything, but I'll only buy from certain places or certain types of sellers I won't buy from anyway, because I am wary of not getting items, broken items I don't want. So yeah, I mean there's that side of it as well. But no, I didn't really want for anything really growing up. I got a computer pretty early. I was really lucky at that. Bearing in mind I was born in the 80s. I had access. I didn't have my own one for a number of years, but I had access to I think it was a Commodore 64 and an Atari and an original Mega Drive. The original Mega Drive, which was my dad's. And one day, this is probably the only time I can ever remember in nearly 40 years of life. I was about 6 or 7, so it is pushing my memory a little. And we're living in a flat, which I can tell you loads of brilliant stories from, by the way, probably for another time. But we were living in this flat at this time, and my dad came home from work, and it was I think it was some time in, I want to say August. So it wasn't near my birthday and it wasn't near Christmas. It just finished summer, I think, because I think I was starting my next stage at schooling. And he came home from work, and Mum said, "You go speak to your dad. Dad wants to speak to you. Dad wants to speak to you." I went around to see Dad. "Hey, Daddy," did all the usual hello things. And he gave me something, like a box. I can't remember exactly, but it was like a box or something. I opened it up, and I'd never seen anything so wonderful in my life. It was a Sega Master System 2. With a little curvy bit at the top where you put the cartridge in the top. It was brilliant. It's my first. That was mine, personal, my own Sega Master System. I loved that. We a couple of years later, I think we moved out of there and we moved into our first house, and I had it there. And my cousin jammed the controllers in and bent all the metal prongs. And kids thing are a bit heavy-handed sometimes, aren't they? And so it didn't really work. The controls didn't work anymore and whatnot else. And I was, it was a little upsetting. I remember it being a little upsetting, but not too bad, because this was at the time when I would get a little bit of pocket money here and there. So I'd get £1 from my great aunt on a weekly basis, sometimes a bag of sweets, which pretty much all the grandkids that were at my nan's got when she came to stay at the weekends. And I think, if I remember rightly, we did some car washing one weekend on a Saturday. Me and my cousin. We had a bit of a pig out. We spent some money. Pig out. I only stayed over in the tent. Neighbours were told by my mum and dad to try and scare us, so they throw stuff at the tent, and we really did get scared when we were 9 years old. I think we shit ourselves. But the next day we had to get up early because we were going with Nan to the local car boot sale. Loved the car boot sale. Nan went every week. It's tough for me to talk about my Nan sometimes, so I get emotional. But we went every week, and this particular time I had about I would say about £7-8 in change from the car wash, my pocket money. I think 2 weeks worth of pocket money was about £1 at the So I had about £8 worth of change. Kids went in free, adults had to pay. It was only 50p back then. So we're in. We're going around. I used to go around, at least twice. You go around pretty quick the first time, sort of looking up and down, ask a few people for prices and whatnot. Maybe haggle if you really want something. Anyway, I'd gone up and down. The 9-year-old haggling. I was like that back then. Car boot sales. I love car boot sales. My wife loves car boot sales. We've been to some together long before I worked at a retail company that won't let me have at the time. We went to these together, and whenever she saw something, she was like, £2, love, £2, love. She pay it straight up. What are you bloody doing? You don't do that. You haggle. No, I can't do that. I said, yeah, watch. How much is that? I said, they're £2, mate. Just told love, it's £2. Yeah, they're no good for £2. I'll give you £1 for them. Can't let them go for £1. I said, what, £1.50 then? Go on then, love. Go on then. Yeah, go on then. You give me £1.50 for them. That's how you haggle, my dear. No, I can't do that. Well, I did it from the age of 9, and I was walking around this car boot sale. And I remember it because if the boot sale had reached the tree, the big oak tree at the bottom, it was a really good boot sale. It was a big boot sale. It was a good day. If it hadn't, you might be done and dusted in about 15, 20 minutes and feel a bit let down. But as it was past the oak tree. It was literally up against some of the lining of the fence, the temporary fence they put up where you would then exit by a car. It was a big one. So I'd gone all the way through it, and I hadn't even spotted this. And it was my second time I come up through it again, and then on my second time all the way through from the top. I think it was about the third row, something like that. I'm coming up the back end of the third row, walking along, having a look at some bits. I'd already bought, I can't remember exactly what I bought. I bought some sort of spy plane, I think, at the time, because I thought it was cool. I know it's different for 9-year-olds nowadays, 10-year-olds nowadays. They don't really play with as many toys, but back in the early 90s, you didn't really sit on a computer so much. But anyway, I bought a couple of, I think it was like a little plane that, no, it wasn't. It was like a Formula One race car. You press the button, I think it was by Mask. You press the button and the two side pods became independent vehicles. And guns would come out the sides that detached. And they become independent little vehicles. And then the main one, you pressed another button and wings popped out of the side of it. And that turned into like a fighter jet thing. Brilliant. I got that for like a pound. I don't remember the haggling part of it, but I got something like £1 something. And I had that toy for years, actually. I really liked that one. But anyway, I'd gone down this third run, and I just spotted it. It was like a carrier bag, white carrier bag. And what intrigued me is I thought it was a toy gun. This orange thing sticking out of it, like orangey gun thing. I bent down, I've opened it up. It's a Nintendo, an original Nintendo. Now they were at this point only a couple of years old, really, about 4 or 5 years old. But already the nostalgia had gone away because people were playing on Sega Master System, some Mega Drives, and I think they were gonna. The following year they brought out the Dreamcast. I think no, the Super SNES was coming out. So it's not like nowadays where you have the overlap of technologies. So they're obviously getting rid of it. And out of curiosity, I said, how much for this, mate? So, £10. And I just want to give you £5. He chuckled, laughed, and went, yeah, go on then, kid. So I gave him me £5, walked off with it. Met up with everyone else. We went down a third time. I think I bought some stickers for my football album. And then Nan got us an ice cream. And we got back to the car where one of my Nan's friends, who always came with us, was waiting with a load of stuff as well. We bundled into the car with all this junk that we bought from boot sales. There's always a load of junk. Tosh. Drove home to my Nan's. I'm really excited. I went straight home. And I think he did come with me. And got straight into my bedroom. A little tiny, 10-inch, not even 10-inch, 7.5-inch TV screen. Really small box, big heavy thing. Plugged all these wires in, because you used to have to plug about 5 different wires in back then. This little Nintendo, turned it on, really excited to find a blue screen with a line going up and up and up it. Oh no, it don't work. I got done. All my money. I can't work. My dad come up and he looked at all the wires, make sure I put it in right. I said, must have got done. You know, oh no, he's gone. I'm a little bit upset at this point, right? Anyway, my mum and dad have obviously spoken downstairs, and I've gone to go downstairs to get something. And my mum at this time's got this big Afro-style, overhanging, bright burgundy haircut, right? And she's pregnant with my sister then as well. Big Afro-y type haircut. And she's got the phone. She's got like a big cord, right? So I've had to, Matthew, will you pack that up? Getting caught on this wire trying to get past her. And I can't remember what I went in the kitchen for, but when I came back through, she's off the phone and she went, come on, let's go and try something. So I went upstairs with her. She'd obviously been on the phone to someone, I don't know who it was, I still don't know who this was. She got the computer, she pulled the cartridge out, she did the old down the centre of it, put it back in, slammed it back down, closed it up, pushed the button, and bang, into life, Super Mario World 3. I was like, that's amazing, how did you do that? And I remember her saying, only mums fix computer games. Which is obviously not what mums say nowadays. Mums normally now say they go see your father. But yeah, and that was my Nintendo. Pretty cool as well. And I love that thing. I had that for donkey's years in the Nintendo. Absolutely brilliant. I knew a load of the cheats to get to like the end world games. We've had a really good one today, I think. All the harvest has been done. It's been fantastic. We've got a lot of work ahead of ourselves. There's a lot of weeds in there. What have we got? 140 grand in the bank. Which is really annoying because that's the exact same price as that Puma. But I'm not buying it because that would kind of defeat what we want to do. Which is purchase a field. Yes, purchase fields. Create job active farmlands. Right, so we've got this. We want this, and we want this. This is still too expensive. This is still too expensive. This is still too expensive. Bugger. Right, we'll catch us in the next one then. We will be moving on. We have got lots of work to do. Money will increase. We will get that field that we want. Just won't be just yet. We will get it though by the end of this year. Hopefully next episode actually. Because we will be making some more money from sales. We might sleep more than 1 month. In which case if we get to November we've got a little bit of canola to get rid of. And if we get further on, we've got loads of oats to get rid of. And some barley. And we've got to feed the chickens in the next one. Top up all the water in the next one on all the bits and bobs. And then we've got to cultivate and plant in the fields. So, yeah. Join us then for lots of hard work and waffling. And I might even fill you in some really funny stories from my childhood. People embarrass me even more. So until then, as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff here on YouTube. Also, you can follow us on Twitch. You can give the video a like on Facebook. Whatever you do, if you really would, be kind to come over to YouTube and give us a subscription. That'd be nice. Just subscribe. You haven't actually got to subscribe, get a subscription, but subscribe. That'd be real. And you can leave comments. I don't mind. Leave comments, like comments. I literally respond to everything. All the live streams will be put up on a playlist eventually. We'll get around to it. I've got to have time to go on the computer properly. The time I'm on it at the moment, I'm literally live streaming, so it shows you how little time I've had. But FS25, I've had fun. I've had a blast with it. We've reached 10 live streams, which I think is fantastic. Which is good. It's good. I've never done live streams like this before, so it's all new to me. But we will get Eddie on a live stream again. We will be doing a Riverbend series. It's just, we've got to get all the issues ironed out, and then we'll be able to do it. So yeah, it could be tomorrow. Could be another day after that. It could be next week. We don't know. So we will try something there. We've got a little setup, start from scratch, ready. The map's sorted. We just got to really start it. So yeah, that's all to come. The Christmas week, I suppose, best thing to talk about. I probably won't be live over Christmas. Over the week of Christmas, if not 2 weeks of Christmas. Christmas is very busy here in this household. Not only in the house with 6 children, a wife, and 3 bloody cats, which I hate. But also obviously work. I work in retail, so obviously that's hell on earth. Because people are hell on earth. So Christmas week's I'm not a nice person at Christmas until I'm away from that place, and even then it's just smiles and everything for the kids' sake. Christmas, I've never been excited for Christmas for a long time now. I've actually got a few days off this year, so I might get into the spirit of it. With the hernia and I'm not allowed to drink, it's not like a great combination for me. It's gaming would be, but again, I can't really go live over Christmas with all the kids. It wouldn't be fair to them, unless they obviously all hate me and disappear and do their own thing, and I'm bored and on my own. Then I might pop on, so you never know. But no, Christmas, I'm planning on doing some pre-recording, to set up a schedule for a couple of weeks over Christmas. Hence why there is nothing coming up video-wise on the channel at the moment. Not that everyone will get that, because not everybody's going to watch the end of the live. But if you've got to the end and you've heard this and you've heard all my rabble and everything else, good on ya. Big thumbs up to you. I can't give you a thumbs up literally. So here's a metaphorical thumb up. I am doing it at the screen. You just can't see it. But yeah. Right. Well, I'll catch you maybe tomorrow night on a live for this one. If not, it will be back again Sunday night. I guarantee that one. And enjoy it. I'm going to have a drink. Get a bit of fresh air because it's stale in here now. Which is going to be cold because it's -2 outside. And then instead of going to bed, I'm going to do something really naughty. I'm going to go sit and watch SmackDown. WWE. Because, well, it's SmackDown and I can't wait to see the OTC. So until then, as always, this has been Matey G. Peace out.